y'all? It's your favorite host, Abriel BTV, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've already been rocking with me, thank you for coming back. Today, I'm getting my hair done in Hanoi, Vietnam. Tell us where we at. Where are we?
This is Hanoi, and she's right in our salon. This is Wumi Beauty Pub, or online, we are Wumi Hair Products on Instagram and as well as on Facebook. We're in Saigon as well.
Oh, okay. So they have two locations.
Exactly.
So if you're ever in Saigon or Hanoi, I'll be sure to tag it at the bottom so you can go give them a follow.
Right.
So a lot of you always are asking me where I'm getting my hair done because, you know, as a Black girl, I got to keep my hair done. And it's humid. So we are here. We actually are going to come back tomorrow so you guys can see the grand opening because I hear you got a grand opening.
Exactly. We just moved from the old shop to the new one. So it's way spacious here. So, I mean, we want the best for our customers.
Yes. And it's nice. It's clean. It's very, very fine, clean in Vietnam. Okay. And they have wigs, coloring, so many different services. But what I want to know is Wumi, right? Am I pronouncing that right?
That's right. Wumi.
Wumi. Where are you from?
Well, originally I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
And I was born in Lagos.
Okay.
Basically, that's where my family are from. We're Lagosians, which is the capital city of Nigeria.
Okay.
Right.
And so from Nigeria to Vietnam, why?
Well, I mean, when I was young, I've always wanted to, you know, travel abroad, you know, do businesses internationally, work with people from different countries, you know, get the experience. You get what I'm saying? So, at first, one of my friends told me about Vietnam. I was like, okay.
What's there?
Yeah, what's there? Let's go see. But, you know, when I told my friends that I was coming to Vietnam, and they were like, Vietnam of all places, why not go to Canada? Why not go to the USA?
Exactly.
Why not go to countries like that? I'm like, I mean, let's just give it a try. If it's fine, we stay. If it's not, we just, you know, we can move on. And then they were like, because of the war that happened in the past, and was like, well, you don't judge a book by its cover.
That is true.
So I was like, let's just go and let's see how what's happened. So we got to Vietnam. At first, we're like, it was quite, I mean, then that was like 12 years ago.
12 years.
Exactly. 12 years ago. So you can imagine how Vietnam was in the past. It wasn't like that developed compared to now. And they don't see foreigners, especially like a Black lady on the street. So like when they see me then, they go like, oh, wow, they come to you, they go like this, they look at the skin and they touch the hair and stuff like that. But I don't count it as racism or anything like that. Like curious. It's out of curiosity. So I used to tell my friend when Vietnamese do that, it's okay. They're not doing anything bad. They're just being curious about it.
They've never seen
exactly. Even though they've seen us on TV, but they haven't seen a Black person in real life. And it's just like when you come to Nigeria, when we see a white person, we're always like excited. We want to talk to them. We want to communicate and stuff like that. So it's like vice versa. So it's out of curiosity. Right.
And so you said 12 years.
Right.
I even heard you when you were kind of doing business. You speak Vietnamese.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was like, she's a pro to know how to do business. And so tell me, with the grand opening coming up, why would you want to build a salon here? Like, why are you so passionate about, you know, doing hair? Like, why?
All right. So firstly, as I told you 12 years ago, when I came to this country, I've got friends around and they're like, oh, where can I get this product? Where can I get that product? When I mean, I used to go to the embassies to make hair for the diplomats there and stuff like that. And they kept asking me like, oh, where can they get this product and that product? So I was like, okay, I just had to do some digging.
Yeah.
So I had to do some digging, do some findings and everything. And so, I mean, it was very tricky and very hard being a foreigner then in the past, you know, trying to get things done. I mean, it's just a matter of time, though. But anyways, so, I did some digging and everything. So I was able to, you know, gather some information on how to get things in and how to, you know, get black products, most especially. That was the first thing.
I was going to say, because we're always looking like
exactly,
where to get the oil.
exactly, the body cream and everything. So I was able to, you know, get those stuffs in, even though the tax fee is very high. Like you can see most of the products here, they're all imported from the U.S. Yeah, for the extensions from China and other countries, but for the products, I make sure that they're authentic, they're real, not a fake product, anything like that. So, and then later on, I mean, I used to operate online.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to operate online, sell business, communicate with my customers, and then I realized that the requirement, like what people really want, they don't want to go to like homes to make hair. They want an actual salon.
Yeah, I want you to do
where
my
they can
hair.
feel safe, and where people can know that yes, when they come here, they will get their hair done. So I was like, okay, why not invest in it? Why not create a good environment for our people, you know, for people to come and, you know, make them feel confident, make them feel happy. So that's why we had to come up with this idea and everything.
I love it. It looks really nice.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much.
What would you say has been the hardest part about being a business owner here?
All right. So, well, concerning hair, you know, most of us like...
Baby, that bust down is cute.
I know, right?
That bust down is cute.
I know. Well, we sell this extension. We sell human hair extensions. So if you want authentic wigs, come get it here. So, yeah. I mean, you know, firstly, as a foreigner, traveling to a country where they don't speak your language.
Exactly.
That's the number one, that's language barrier. That's the number one difficulty when it comes to building a business here. And then secondly, working with people from different countries. Like when we talk about making hair in Nigeria, the way we do, it's different from like other people. Like maybe from the US, the way we communicate with the Americans, like it's different from the way we do it back home in Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so for example, when we have like an American customers, like the way this hair is, we're gonna put hot water like right here, like in a towel, and then to make sure that reduces the pain. But for in Africa, when we put hot water like here, it's okay, it's nothing. Like you put it in a towel. Have you ever experienced? So yeah.
No. Okay.
So I got to learn about that in the U.S. or other countries.
Like how they do it.
Yeah, how they do it. So it's different. That's number one. But anyways, we get to learn and everything. So yeah. Number two is the language barrier, of course. And number two, when it comes to of course I speak the language. Yeah. But when Vietnamese still say you're a foreigner, they still try to they still try to step back and try to see, and then but then when they see you're honest, when they see you're a good person, they'll definitely want to work with you, do things with you, do business.
Like a quality person.
Exactly, a quality person. So well, yeah. And another thing is setting up a business as a foreigner.
Okay. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, it is hard. It is hard because here you have to, you have to have a certain amount of money.
Okay.
You have to have a certain amount of money. Yeah, exactly. So number one, money. You have to have enough. Okay. That's number one. And number two, you have to know.
A little bit so we can see.
Yeah, right.
Up this way.
Oh, this way, right?
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, go ahead. So you have to have enough money.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have enough money. And secondly, you have to have people, like connections. You have to network. So that's another. When I said networking, Vietnamese.
So can foreigners here own the land or own the business, or do you have to be in connection with?
Yeah, you have to be in connection with one of them. Yeah, you have to be in connection.
I know
with
it was like that in Thailand.
Thailand, right?
Okay. So tell me a little bit more about that process.
Well, the process is. It's not so complicated though, but as I said, it requires a lot of trust and honesty and also money. Okay. You understand? Because you work with a Vietnamese, it's not just you, it's you and someone. So it requires a lot of documents, the money has to be involved and everything. So, I mean, that part is a lot of, we can break that down later on. Okay. Yeah.
So pretty much you a businesswoman.
Yeah, right. So,
I heard it.
So the most important thing is you have to have the money. That's it. Once you have the money, you can actually set up whatever you want to set up.
What about like visas and things like that? Do you have to be on, I'm assuming you have to be on a certain long-term visa.
That's right. Well, it's still gonna be 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still gonna be 2 years. The max is 2 years. Even though you own a business or you don't own a business, the max is 2 years TRC. Oh, okay. Yeah, and the work permit, you have to have a work permit, and then you get the TRC in order to stay for 2 years. And then after 2 years, you have to keep extending it. So there's no much benefits that comes to it. Yeah.
Okay, like you've been here. Okay, that's interesting. Because services do you offer? Because of course I'm getting the boho, knotless bob, y'all.
Right.
Want a quick vacay tomorrow? But what services do you offer?
All right, so we offer different kind of services. We do braids, of course, and you can see her braids. This is the stylist. Her name is Julie. She's from Cameroon. Okay. So we do dreadlocks, we do wash and treatments, because people complain a lot about when it comes to treating their hair and everything. Yeah. So yeah, we base on growth treatment.
Okay, like hide oil treatment.
Hide oil treatments, exactly. We do moisture treatment and other treatment that will give your hair the healthy it needs.
Okay.
Yes. So we focus on all of these treatments, and as well as we sell products.
You got
sulfate-free wigs, human hair wigs. We've got, all black hair products, whatever you want. We've got makeup as well, and we're still got more products coming in soon. Okay. So, watch out.
All right. Okay, so you left your hometown at 19 years old.
That's right.
Talk to me about, because at 19, I think I was just graduating.
Graduating, right?
I wasn't even thinking about just traveling
exactly.
So tell me the courage that it took to leave your hometown, and just for you don't know what's on the other side.
No, not at all. Not at all. So, I'm from a family that I would say we're very hardworking.
Okay.
And also we try to take the risk, okay, let's try it. Let's we don't give up. You understand? I also know where I'm from. The economy isn't doing very well, so we just have to, try hard, go to other countries, see what we can set up there and stuff like that, and see,
smart.
Yeah, exactly. So we just don't stay in one place and everyone is the same level. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So we have to travel, and then my sister is in Canada. Wow. Exactly, and she also owns a hair shop there, and she does tailoring. She's a fashion designer as well. So, and she left home at the age of 18. So yeah, so she's been in Canada. Exactly. I know, right? My dad was in Japan for almost 20 years. Oh. Yes.
Okay, so your family.
Yeah, we traveled, and so I think we had that courage from our father.
Okay, because that taste of traveling.
Exactly. Okay. So when he traveled, he tells us about the foreign countries and stuff like that, and we're like, okay, would love to, that gave us the courage to say, okay, we want to do this. Okay. We want to try, want to move, want to experience new things, experience new culture, get to know about people. So one thing I've learned ever since I moved to Vietnam is Vietnamese, they've got their culture, and we've got our culture as well. Right. Yeah. So, but we're in their country. You get what I'm saying? So, what do we need to do? We have to, blend in their culture, get to learn about their culture. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And this sometimes causes arguments, issues between both parties. You understand? Yeah. But you have to, this is Vietnam. If you're in Nigeria, you act as a Nigerian with other people, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But here you're in exactly. But here in Vietnam, so many things happen that you just have to overlook, because you have to realize, you have to see that this is their culture. Exactly. And you have to go along with it. Yeah. Or you understand? Or get out of it. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. So I had to learn the culture. I learned the language for 6 months. First, when I got here, I learned Vietnamese. It was very intense. I learned reading. We did presentation. We had to even talk about our culture in Vietnamese language.
All I can say is, what's your name? That's all I can say.
I know. Oh my goodness. So it was so intense. So it's very intense. We have to learn this and learn that.
But you made it your goal to come here, learn the language, and blend in and create your own.
That's right. That's right. That's how the process could go smoothly. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've got some friends that are like, you speak Vietnamese, and I can't even remember what we learned back in the classes. But then sometimes it's just about you've been ambitious. You know what you want. You understand? You just have to, you know, work to get it. Yeah. You understand? You just gotta work to get it, even though it can be hard. You understand? But you just have to try. Just have to try. Yeah, right.
Your story is just so motivational. I was like, oh.
Right.
I was like, I love that. And so with the grand opening, this will be your second location, right?
Yes. Actually, this here in Hanoi. Okay. And then we have another one in Saigon, right?
Okay. You were at another location before this.
Exactly. Okay. And then about 5 minutes away from here.
Okay.
Chinkonson, right.
And so what can we look forward to with the grand opening?
Tomorrow,
yeah? Tell us.
Yeah, so tomorrow they're going to be a grand opening. So we're doing discounts. Okay. Discounts on products, extensions, and as well as hair service.
I came the wrong day then.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll keep your voucher. You come around tomorrow, yeah?
Yes, I'll be
You
here.
get a voucher. Okay. So on the first floor, there's a restaurant, an African restaurant on the first floor. Oh, where you can, it's more of West African food and a bit of East African food.
So what are some like dishes that we should order? Because I don't know anything about like West African
food. Okay, so when we talk about West African food, it's very diverse. Okay. But the major one that a lot of people do know is jollof.
Jollof. Okay.
Jollof rice. So it's mixed with different flavor and it tastes good. We've got like, you can choose if you want it spicy or you don't want it spicy. Okay. So it comes with chicken, fish, and meat and goat meat.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m., right?
Yeah, 3 p.m., right? So there's gonna be music, there's gonna be a DJ, bling bling. So it's gonna be great. Okay. So from 3 p.m. the restaurant's open from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay. So people can just come by.
You can eat, and then my thing is, so if you're upstairs getting your hair done,
you can eat while getting your hair done. You can you can eat while getting outside. Exactly. Exactly, right in here.
One-stop shop.
Exactly.
That salad I had was not in
And that's actually the slogan. It's a one-stop shop where you can get everything done.
I love that. And is there anything else you would like to tell people just about your journey, the grand opening, anything else?
Okay, well, what I'm just gonna tell people is, when you have something in mind, okay, you want to do this. Sometimes when you look at the journey and everything, you just want to give up because, of course, there'll be difficulties. But all you just need to do is keep trying. Keep trying, never give up, put your mind, dedication to it. Of course, you hear advices from this person, from that person, don't do this, don't do that. Yeah. I mean, people will say, people will talk. You just focus on what you want to do, you understand? And keep going, keep striving. Keep striving and you definitely get to where you want to go to.
I love that.
Exactly. So the most important thing is keep trying. Even though it doesn't work, just keep trying. You could think of other ways to make it work and it will definitely work out the way you want it.
I love that. We needed that knowledge.
Right.
Yes, yes. Well, y'all be sure to follow her on all social media platforms. I will drop the link below. But we're about to go check out this grand opening to see what it's all about.
All right.